going around the table, would you rate your looks on a scale of 1 to 10? Starting with you, go ahead.
10. 5.
5.5.
8.5.
10.
10.
6.5.
I'm gonna go with a 6 today.
Okay, I used to say I was a 6, but I've gained a little bit of weight. So I'm a 5. I'm a 5. So wait, 10, 10, 10. Don't take this the wrong way. There's no 10s at this table. You guys are not 10s.
I think.
And
beauty.
who are you to say that?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I said I'm a 5. I don't think I'm like super attractive or anything. Like I'm a little bit chubby right now. I need to lose some weight. Pale as fuck. Getting old.
What makes her not? I just want to know what makes her not a 10. Like I just want to know what is a 10. Like what is considered a 10.
It's personal preference.
Yeah.
That's all.
I think beauty is in the eyes of the beholder.
No, but what makes a 10? What makes her not a 10?
Objectively, it doesn't exist, if you ask me.
I don't think there's such like there's 9s and shit, but
But you also asked us our opinions.
So if you can't answer that, what makes her not a 10?
How are we wrong?
it's hard for you want me to like do an analysis of her like facial features and jaw structure. Like I'm not going to actually articulate the ways in which she is or isn't a 10.
So what makes a 10 then? If you don't have to do it on her, just in general, what makes a 10?
I'm not saying she's not. I'm not saying you guys are not attractive
Or like
women.
describe in your eyes.
I'm
what
not saying you guys are not attractive women, but you're not saying you're 10s puts you on par with among the most beautiful. Hold on, let me finish. Saying you're a 10 you're saying that puts you on par with the most beautiful women in the world. Like, where's the modeling contracts? Maybe you have them. Look, granted, you're an attractive woman. You got pretty eyes. Cool, good for you. But there's no 10s at this table.
But that's your opinion.
It's not my. Okay, here, maybe I should ask a different question.
It's an opinion. It's not fact.
No, but there's an objective component to beauty.
He's right.
For example, if you were a 10, you would not need to wear makeup. If you were actually a 10, granted, and again, you've been invited onto a public platform, so I'm not saying, oh, like, you shouldn't be wearing makeup right now, but like, if you were a 10, would you need to wear makeup?
Most of the 10s do. Models.
Yeah.
Most of them do. They actually are required to for shoots.
I mean, I could articulate it in other ways, but I don't really feel the need to actually articulate the reasons why you're not 10s. I feel like that might be offensive.
So are you saying to be a 10, you have to be a model? Because that's what you said.
We're talking about your looks, your physical beauty.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So by you saying that...
But you asked us what we thought about ourselves. So how is that wrong?
No, but like there's... Your self-perception does not determine the reality or how other people see you in the world.
Basically,
beauty is in the eye of the beholder.
Do you think all women are 10s?
No.
Do you think all... Okay.
Well, I'm also not attracted to women, so like...
Okay. Let me ask you a question. Can you think in your mind right now of a guy who you think is unattractive?
Yeah.
Okay. Can you think of a guy who you've ever encountered who thinks he's hot shit but isn't?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Now, what if that guy, who you think is a 5 or a 6 in looks, said he was a 10?
Well, then that's his opinion. Like,
but is he wrong?
I might not agree with it.
But is he wrong?
Some other girl might think he's a 10.
Yeah.
I mean,
I know some people who have some bad taste in men.
It's just like how different countries have like their different preferences for like beauties too.
Oh yeah.
Like a preference for beauty like depends on different people.
Chimpat Walmart donated $200. Every person has a universal attractiveness score, if everyone on the planet rated everyone. Yes, there is personal preference. A universal 7 can be a 9 to someone, but they are still a 7 on the market.
I mean, a better question. Go ahead.
I'm sorry. I was just going to say that, like, from, like, a scientific standpoint, there's, like you said, like, orders to everything. So, for instance, like, acne, sun scars, sun marks, moles, that can all be, like, factored in. And, like you said, there is no really, like, standard. But let's be so for real. If any of us were a 10, we'd be on Miss Universe or, like, Miss America, whatever that pageant show is where they, like, do, like, the most attractive like female beauty pageant thing.
On
I don't know what it's
Bachelor
called.
type shit.
Yeah, like, so, you know.
There are ubiquitous markers of attraction. It's been studied across 37 countries, 6 continents. If I take any of you and show you to different cultures of guys, there will be like an average of what you will get a rating for. And that's more what we mean. When they ask these questions, they're basically trying to highlight how delusional you think you are. So that's essentially that's why they ask the question. They want to know, how delusional do you believe that you are?
Well, if you don't fuck with yourself, then who would?
Yeah.
It's like, or like, why do you
but-
expect people? You know what I mean?
But when
Like,
you,
what's
when
wrong
you
with
think,
like finding yourself attractive?
nothing. But wouldn't you think,
Yeah.
even if you don't think you're that attractive, confidence is truly knowing that and being okay with that, as opposed to saying I'm a 10. Like, objectively, I'm more attractive than when I rate myself, because women rate me higher. But I really think I'm like a 6.5. Women rate me higher than that.
Grid 1 Motorsports donated $200. If any of you were 10s, you would not be single and having men run away from you or use you for watch sales. Your sexual marketplace value would be very high. Please, less delusion, more reality.
Respectfully, I'd love to see what you look like. And your height and your penis size, everything.
Give us your tax
No, but-
returns. Give us your bank statements.
First off,
Respectfully, thank you.
you do realize that he's not claiming that he's some like super physically attractive guy. Like, you can still have an assessment over someone's level of the falsity of their own self-assessment when it comes to their physical attractiveness without you yourself being attractive. Like, it's not like, oh, you must be Brad Pitt in his youth to be able to be able to determine if a woman is attractive or isn't attractive.
Yeah, but it's about his negativity, because like that's negative.
Okay, then all right, yeah, ad hom, that's fine. But
Yeah. It's not about
Okay, so you rate yourself a 10. So what do you think someone else would rate you?
Again, beauty's in the eyes of the beholder. Like, I think
but that's the
one
that is the
person-
question.
I don't know. It depends.
I mean, I think you know where you fall
Some
in
people
society.
might. Some people
Are you
might
being
rate
honest
me,
with yourself, though?
Some people might rate me like a 7. Some people might rate me an 8. Some people might rate me 9, 10. Maybe someone might rate me 4.
Okay,
if they
but
have,
do
like, their own
you
preference.
wake up every day, look in the mirror, and is like, damn, I'm a 10?
Yeah,
Or are you?
I honestly
Are you
do.
just saying like, I'm a 10?
I honestly do, and I'm gonna tell you why.
Yeah.
It's because I think for you to attract the opportunities you want in your life, and for you to attract optimal respect and love and positive experiences, you have to respect and love yourself.
Yeah, that's where it starts.
And I think
That's just delusion, though.
Yeah.
You can absolutely
just
respect
delusion.
and love
Sometimes a
yourself,
little
but no, you're
delusion
not a
is
10.
good.